Hi, this is George and John from jingherbs.com. And today we'd like to talk about an issue that has really become sort of like an epidemic in this country. And that is the amount of stress that people are really subjected to. Now, it's been suggested that between 80 and 85% of diseases have their initial cause in stress. We have become so used to being under the gun all the time and having our adrenals, in constant state of running on high, that we don't really register the amount of stress that we're going through. But believe me, the body does. The body does register that.
Yeah, one thing I notice when I go on vacation, after about 5-6 days, your body finally sort of decompresses and you get it to a state of relaxation and you say, wow, this is what it really could be. And we get so used to being under stress, we have that fight or flight response that is really good for a short period of time, but when you're under constant chronic stress and your body's always in that fight or flight mode, it throws your whole system out of balance and creates a state where sickness and disease can really proliferate.
Yeah, and it actually becomes sort of a feedback. It becomes a loop after a while, and it's almost really impossible to turn that off. It just keeps, feeding on itself. And, when people come to us and they're really crashing, and people come to us with chronic fatigue syndrome. Chronic fatigue syndrome is probably, one of the conditions that really has its start in chronic stress.
Yeah, and there's a whole classification of herbs called the adaptogens that help to re-regulate the body and re-regulate that flight or fight response in the body so that you can get and maintain that homeostasis that is so critical for health. So herbs like rhodiola, eleutherococcus, reishi mushroom, all of those are going to help rebalance the body and the glandular system in the body to bring you back into balance.
Yeah, there are even formulas that have been constructed, and these formulas have been used for thousands of years, like bupleurum and dragonbone, for instance. I mean, these formulas have been used, in antiquity, and they are really calming. And what they do is they actually interrupt that feedback loop that starts.
Absolutely, and the organ system that is really affected by chronic stress is the liver.
Yeah.
And the liver is such an important critical organ system for detoxification and the regulation of flow and energy in the body. So herbs that help to calm, ground, and relax the liver really go a long way towards reducing that level of stress in the body.
So it's really important that you know that there are really amazing herbs that can be used to help really, cut that stress level a lot. So if you have any other questions or comments, don't hesitate to call or email us. And until next time,
be well.
Be well.